you shut up?
Hey,
hold on,
Dr. Smith.
Hey,
I have
Dr.
a
Smith.
question.
What?
I'll also notice that it's 10:15 again.
Come back, sir. Let me ask you about...
This is
Ramses.
maybe a good time to note that, did you already ask him about that? Yeah. This is maybe a
Yeah.
good time to note that if you're seeing a person at a place, even if it's the right time, it's not the same seeing them someplace else. So it may still be worth it going to the Egyptian exhibit.
I see. I'm sorry about this murder, but I have a schedule to keep. I cannot stop to be hanging around.
Look, you
No,
see
I think I'll learn to leave.
people's personalities in this game. Everyone is so self-absorbed.
Yeah.
I mean, look, both Yvette and Dr. Smith are just... Look, you're making conversation about, do you know this dock worker? There is a headless man literally stabbed by a pterodactyl in the room with you.
And then Touch Smith walked directly through the wall. Clearly, he's just a phantasm.
Something,
How am I enjoying the museum?
Bonjour!
I find it very
How
stimulating.
are you enjoying the museum?
I am finding it stimulating, like...
Okay. Why, it's like the beak of a pterodactyl directly through my spinal cord.
Alright.
Laura, you're an
Wow.
idiot. You're an idiot. Somehow you've managed to get dumber between games. What is wrong with you?
I mean, well, that's fine.
Hey,
So,
you should go to the head exhibit.
that's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
Dude's
maybe
missing
we
a
can
head.
find
I
the
remember a room
head.
full of heads.
The Egyptian room is to the north, unless you want to go to the head exhibit first.
What kind of a
Or you
question
could learn
is
about
that?
barbutes.
Or Barbie.
I would,
which
if it was
are
up to me, we
fascinating
would
helmets.
never have left the head exhibit. Heads.
Heads.
Head of an
One of these
Eskimo.
things is not like the other.
One of these things is kind of blue.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you don't, and you won't for about 5 more
Oh,
minutes.
thank
There we
goodness, it's Ziggy.
go. That's right, it's the French waiter
Oh,
that no one saw. Man,
I'm so glad.
I know.
I didn't
you
think
are.
it was possible for Ziggy to look worse.
Ziggy's head. Notice,
Oh, no.
if you will, if yeah, it sure doesn't. As soon as we get out of here, I think.
It's clearly beyond all help. As if that was why I was reaching towards.
Right. Let me help you, Ziggy.
Is there anything I can do with
My
this?
father
With
taught
some
me a
carbon
little
paper
first
on you.
aid.
Uh-huh.
No, don't. Come on, man. Don't put the carbon paper on.
Nathan
Ziggy.
Looking for
Carlos, what
clues.
are you doing? I'm administering CPR.
You think it stands for carbon paper resuscitation?
Hi.
This, of course, draws
What
their
is going on
attention.
in here?
Uh-huh.
Why are you
What
screaming?
is the meaning of this?
Well, because there's that head there. Yeah, I know you do, Wolf.
We have ways of making you talk.
Yeah, you surely do. See, alright, that's fine.
As he's breaking out the Eskimo bone knuckle dusters.
You know he's got them in his pockets.
I explain it by the fact that everyone else just walks blithely by.
Right? You are literally the only person with you observing your surroundings.
Uh-huh. She's Fräulein.
Thanks.
Help.
Or maybe she's very clever.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps she used some kind of cantilever system. Boy.
Well, there's dissension in the ranks of the authority figures now.
Just don't try to leave the museum. I can't. I'm locked
can't,
in by
right.
these glass doors.
Well, alright.
Look at him walk.
If only I had something,
That's not
heavy
even-
and solid that could break glass.
Right.
Yeah, like
Or any kind of
a
gumption.
6 million billion year old dino bone. I would love to break down the door with a dino bone. That would just be amazing.
No,
Would be
you,
cool.
you want to break it down with a medieval battle axe is what you want.
Yeah, that's true. This guy doesn't have a medieval battle axe.
No. But
All right.
He's just got a barbute.
are we gonna...
Oh, hey,
Hey.
Dr. Smith.
Yo, hello.
Dr. Smith. What do you think about
No,
Ziggs?
no, come on. Oh, now that he's dead, we bring him. Never heard of it. That's about as good a eulogy as you need for Ziggy Zigfeld.
Uh-huh.
Never heard of it.
I forget, I never got this door open.
No,
I
you
really
didn't.
want to, and
I
I
know
don't
you
think
did.
I can yet, so...
Man, just go into that Egyptian exhibit.
I am wanting to waste time.
Yeah,
Okay,
I see. Here
here
Well,
I am.
we go.
There's that case I tipped over.
Mm-hmm. You cracked
Let's
the
read.
case.
Let's read about the Sixth Dynasty.
Of course. What else would we do in this room?
Well, I'm a little paranoid about missing clues at this point. And secret passages. Although I suppose this wall, which clearly opens on the outside, probably doesn't house a secret passage in it.
It would be some unusual geometry, is all I'm saying.
Well, looks like there's nothing bad here after all.
Nope, we're saved forever.
Is this the same blood as before? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, all right. So do you want to go ahead and open up that coffin again?
Do
I don't know if my
I?
heart can take it.
Just come on, just be surprised again. Dr. Carter's body has been removed. Come on, all right, that's okay.
Just, Laura.
settle.
Mm.
That might actually. Okay, whatever.
Yes.
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
All right. Hop in, Laura. Go into the coffin, Laura. Go into the tomb.
Get in there.
What, Bund of Fun? What's your end game with this?
What are you building towards?
My goal was to hide in there and watch whatever event was going to take place at this time.
Let's see.
Watch the active crime scene where a murder's already taken place. I
Well,
think
that
you
wasn't the
might have
Egyptian
missed-
exhibit. That was a dinosaur exhibit.
I'm not sure. Once you go right, we will know for sure.
Are you saying there's something to the right?
No, not
Oh,
actually.
good.
Maybe not necessarily.
Nope, nothing to the right.
Well, we may have missed it then.
Darn.
Oh well. It'll be in
Did
the.
I miss it by finding
it'll be in the
Ziggy's
pro
head?
run, ladies and gentlemen.
We gotta give you some material for these.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Did
would
I miss it by
invalidate your
finding
solo
the,
part of this.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
it's the
We were
same
just perfect
time.
and geniuses all the time.
Right. Stupid finding that dagger. I was really counting on that to be my first, no one would ever find this.
And yet,
Found it on your first playthrough.
you didn't count on two hapless, bumbling morons.
To be fair, that is always what tips the plans of the arch plotter. It's not really idiot proof.
I guess no one's heard that Ziggy is dead.
I guess not. Whatever.
He's just got one of those forgettable faces.
He's right there. He's
His
his
hard to
remember.
lifeless. I mean, yes, okay, but no one thought to go. Who could that be?
Who's that filthy little ragamuffin without his head?
Yvette's like, you know what's interesting in here? This painting of a dinosaur. That's what I'm looking at.
All right.
So-
Dinosaurs!
I love dinosaurs. So I think
I'm not sure where.
I think it's probable that you have to go downstairs.
Let's steal Yvette's light bulb. Let's
Yeah.
try that.
Let's go ahead and
Yeah,
get that.
let's
light
go
bulb.
do that while we're here. I don't think we've been to Wolf's office yet, so
No, we have not yet been to the place where we can be there. So let's go steal that light bulb. What do you say?
I would love to steal this light bulb if Laura would do something besides turn it off.
Maybe we got to
Still
look at
too
it
hot to
first.
handle.
That sure is a puzzler.
Is it?
It is. It truly is a puzzler.
I'm not sure what to do with that.
You know what? Since we need to progress to continue,
We just leave it off and let the time pass.
yeah, I think just leave the room and come back.
Okay. We'll leave
Which
in
is
here in
one
case
of
there's
those-
something going on.
One of those hooray for you puzzles.
Excuse me?
Oh, you know, like... I don't know. Whoa, no!
Well?
Oh my heavens! Welp.
Now, I don't know a lot about porcupines, but I do know a fair bit about the consistency of a human body.
Uh-huh, what are you trying
And-
to say?
Two
Well, now, what
letters.
is that particular blood stain? 2 letters written in
Irrelevant.
blood. Okay. And look, a broken clock. I was foreshadowing.
Uh-huh.
CP.
Colonel Potter.
No, stop it.
I
Colonel
knew
Potter
it.
was proven innocent in a court of law. CP.
I don't care where it's been, Laura. 12:04 a.m.
12:04.
Which is weird because it's like 10:30 right now.
Uh-huh.
I actually have no idea what time it is. I don't mind saying you are doing this in a hilarious order. So this is great. Ooh, blood on the end of it. Although that is maybe from, you know,
Writing.
drawing CP.
CP, yeah.
Drooled a bit. Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Laura. You
And his hair
suspect
could have used a
foul
good
play. Awesome. Good, Laura.
Well, he could have
You are
trimmed.
just brilliant. Okay, now this is the master unit.
It is.
Laura, if you tell me that you don't know where something's been one more time, I want to see if this is broadcasting. 'Cause that would be great if it was.
Interestingly, I think if anybody has played the Space Quest games, if you try to touch something, sometimes it says we don't know where you've been. That is a sly reference to this game here.
Don't touch the evidence. Don't touch the evidence. Apparently I will. As I immediately touch every single thing else.
Right.
So he just reached down, wiggle his fingers a bit, you know?
Yeah, just mash it, mash go on it.
Well, my
Now,
goodness.
the murderer could not possibly have known that we would blunder into all of these murders, so I
No.
can only assume that it's random chance.
You blundering in here?
That I'm the one blundering into it. So
Yes.
it looks like it's 12:45.
Wow, it is 12. We have skipped like an hour and a half.
Oh, heavens.
I guess we just stared at that corpse and stared at that corpse.
Yes, we did. Notice that Detective O'Reilly and Wolf have not been summoned this time, apparently.
I know. Let's wait behind here for them to find themselves.
We might be here a while, but sure.
I got nowhere to be.
Technically true, I suppose.
The magic of editing.
I guess it.
Oh, you should have asked his corpse about Egyptology. Darn it.
Oh, dang it, I touched this again because Laura...
Oh!
no.
Fun to fun, you're killing me here.
Just like Dr. Caring. You can maybe still grab it. Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
apparently it wasn't on long enough to heat up.
So that's your master stroke. It wasn't a cat syrup puzzle at all. It was as simple as finding another light bulb. I tell you, this game, man.
This is the best game.
Curveball upon curveball.
Let's go ahead and save here maybe before you do this, because I think this can be sort of dodgy in terms of clicking.
Do you think
correctly.
going down this big death staircase is going to be dangerous?
Oh, I mean, I think sometimes she can interpret your call of change the light bulb as just jump right off, why don't you?
You think? All right. Well, let's
Laura
get this
doesn't have what
changed.
you might call a strong survival instinct.
She's obviously a descendant of King Graham of Daventry.
Yes. Yes, she is. More on that later, by the way, but whatever. We'll talk about Graham. There we go.
And hey, all right.
And let's see what we have down here. Well, my goodness. It's
For emergency use only.
I think this probably qualifies.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right, Laura.
remember how you
Yeah!
Congratulations, you found
long
the
last.
use. Boom.
Bourgeois.
Notice
Ooh, and a lantern.
it's an emergency lantern. A Rumkoff coil lantern.
Great.
What is a Rumkoff coil lantern, pray
That
tell?
is quality, is what that is. interestingly, there's...
Oh, look, it's Wiggly. It
is, in fact, Wiggly.
It's
It's Barney.
the innuendo that Olympia
It's
and
Barney.
Yvette chase around.
Mm-hmm. It is Barney the Weasel.
Are you sure it's a weasel?
If,
I wanted to try to follow
interestingly,
it, but it didn't work.
if you do this in the, what might be called suggested order,
Go on.
Yes?
Wolf actually stops you the first time you try to take the lantern, and the way around that is to leave and come back, and when you come back, he has reassembled the glass in you must then break it again and take the lantern.
I have painstakingly glued these together.
Surely nothing will break it the second time. I think my German turns into a Frenchman at some point. Well, my heavens!
Oh, wow. Is that a pickled unicorn?
It is. Well, why don't we just look at it and find out?
So magical.
This is for all the bronies
I don't know much
out there.
about museums, but I don't think giant green goo storage cryo tanks are pretty common, especially in the 30s.
You don't know much about museums, do
This
you?
is the proof.
Obviously, this museum was funded with a grant from the Umbrella Corporation.
Yeah. This place is one, trip away from just unleashing plagues on the world. Now let me see.
Go on,
Laura's
Laura.
just going up.
Ride the unicorn.
What are we doing?
Take a swim.
Why are we doing this?
Why would you? We
just
maybe
climbed
something's
it up
in there.
and-
You know what? Don't even worry about it.
Double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
So the unicorn is maybe left over from a King's Quest game.
Am I gonna pass out if I stay in here?
Are you gonna pass out?
Said
Why
the
would you
alcohol
think
fumes are
that?
strong in here.
No, come on. That would be a
So,
jerk
yes.
thing to do.
So I should be leaving immediately?
Staying in this room will not make you pass out. I will say that.
Okay. What about this room?
Although generally, kids watching at home, it's generally not a good idea to hold your face over an open vat of pickled unicorn.
That is our PSA for the thread. Kids, remember the dangers of.
Well, this is a new character.
Well, we've got some things to talk about here, don't we?
You bet we do.
Yes, sir. Ask about that lantern is what you need to ask about.
Can I borrow this? Okay.
About Egyptology?
Nothing.
So,
About
no
the burglary.
of course. Who does he think did it? Why would they think that the janitor took it? Tighter than a tighter than a drum? Tighter than a
Vice?
vice?
I'm not sure.
Why would he edit that? Tighter than a Victoria's Secret model? Nah, don't. Boy, everybody sure seems to be hinting that you need to talk to Dr. Miklos about that bone.
I wish I could. If I could get a hold of her before she gets murdered, which is probably too late.
Yeah, people seem to be getting murdered at what I might call a startling rate.
Almost
Although we are
breakneck
burning
pace.
hours and hours sort of at random.
Right. Yeah,
little hard to
the
tell.
timing in this game is fairly inconsistent, and I can't say I'm thrilled. I mean, so far, our time has gone, okay, it's 9:45, now it's 10 o'clock, now it's 10:15, now it's 10:15 again, now it's 12:45. So,
Right.
So
that's
Ernie's
kinda
got
frustrating.
some bland things to say about people.
Yeah. I can't really think of anything in particular to ask him about. I can ask him about Yvette. Because she had
that
that
is a
carbon
interesting
paper.
thing to ask him about.
And nothing. What do you think about this carbon paper, Ernie? Nothing.
Of course not.
Ask Ramses.
Speaking as a bean counter, I can confirm that as a profession, we have joined the digital age and we no longer use carbon paper.
That's good to know.
You're welcome.
You're out of Lotus 123 and into Excel or whatever.
Oh,
That's accounting
Excel
you should
98.
leave.
Still, hey!
Yvette. No, Olympia, I mean.
How's it going, Carl Reiner?
Well, she was out in the lobby there,
I
Olympia.
was trying to find Daisy.
Oh, Laura, no, the bone.
Nope. Sorry, no bone. So Daisy
Try
seems
again.
to like unusual smells, you'll note.
I do.
Go get
I do
Ziggy's
note.
body. He was pretty
I'm
fragrant.
sure
Yeah.
he smelled like something.
Or unicorn drippings. You can always do that.
Or unicorn drippings.
A glass of unicorn drippings. Mmm.
Formaldehyde and unicorn. Breakfast of champions.
Well,
So, there's
this
a
is an
door.
interesting thing. So we've gotten lots of murders.
Yes, sir.
We've had a guy killed by a pterodactyl and one by a porcupine.
And based on finding that one guy, I think we've unfortunately missed both of the meetings that we were supposed to attend. Hey,
Whoops.
there's Daisy.
Yeah, I don't have anything stinky though. I got this
No.
ancient bone. Squeak,
Yeah.
squeak, chuckle, squeak. Got this carbon paper.
Hey, Ferret.
carbon paper?
You want carbon paper, Ferret?
Well, we've missed an awful lot, and I think it's getting pretty late. So we want
All right.
to take this go.
All right, yeah, that's probably about good for...
Yeah,
Possible
I'm not
video
sure.
title? It's Raining Men. Think about it.
Ooh, oh, I like that.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Not
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, so let's call it before now. So,
Right, yeah.
Before my awesome zinger?
let's yeah, it's maybe too awesome. I'll say that.
Yeah,
No,
maybe we'll save that one.
I want to leave this in now, actually.
Save that for the B-reel.
The B-sides. All right, well, thanks for tuning in, everybody, and we will absolutely catch you next time. I'll put that at the end. We're over now.
Goodbye.
We're really over now.